Hey guys, Mark here from ShotKit. I'm going to be reviewing today for you the WANDRD Duo Backpack. It's a 20-litre backpack by WANDRD, and I've been testing it for the past 2 weeks or so, and I want to just show you exactly what I carry in it and whether I think it's any good. Alright, so the WANDRD Duo, it's made out of this super tough fabric that's waterproof. You'll probably have seen on their Kickstarter page how the guy was spraying it with a hose to prove how water resistant it is. I can confirm that is the case. I haven't sprayed it myself, but it's super well made, and you can see how these zips are all covered with rubber and they tuck away nicely like that. I can't see any water getting into this thing. So I'm going to just run through what features are on the outside of this WANDRD Duo 20-litre backpack. So we've got a water bottle holder or something on the side you can slip in there, maybe a large flash. Put that there, and you've got these like attachment points all over the place that most camera backpacks have these days. I don't actually use them, but I guess you could put on the carabiners onto here and just carry whatever, hook on extra things. One side carrying handle there, nothing on this side. Carrying wise, and then on the top we've got this where is it here, padded pocket, so it's nice and soft in there. That's where I keep my phone, anything that you want to keep within easy reach and safe. And then we have this zip that runs the whole length of the bag, and it's got 2 zipper pulls on each side. So this goes all the way up here. There's the other second zipper pull for this side, and then another zipper pull that runs all the way down here to the bottom. And this is WANDRD's trademark infinite zip, which, as it sounds, it runs like the whole length of the bag. I'm not sure if they're the first people to do it like this, but I think it's implemented in a really nice way. If you can see here, I can open it like this from the top and get access to the bag here. Let's just start diving into what I've got inside. So I've got this small kind of bum bag or fanny pack. That's just with my everyday things. I like to put bags inside of bags just to help with the organization. Put that over there. And I've got a 13-inch MacBook Pro in the back there, in the laptop pouch. And there's another second laptop pouch here that doesn't go all the way down. And I just keep an iPad mini in there, but I'm pretty sure that an iPad Pro, actually, it does go all the way down, my mistake. So you could keep another, I guess you could keep another laptop in there or another large tablet. And there's a zipper here. I don't actually keep anything. It's quite shallow, but you could probably put some coins or keys or just something in there, batteries maybe. And then, as I was saying, you can open it like that from the top, or you could, if you had it on the side of your body, you could use the zips from this point and just open them like that. So imagining that this was closed here, I could just open it from the side and gain access to these interior pockets. So let's just run through these. I've got one zippered pocket here. Don't have anything in that now, but it's probably size wise, you can fit in like filters in there. And then in this size pocket, I've got a little LumaCube LED light that I'm testing for a review, and a LumaCube, another product, their light panel. So yeah, I like these pockets, how they're elasticated so they can hold things in, but they're not zippered at the top, so it just provides quick access. And then you can gain access to things, yeah, easily there. This I'll come to in a bit. So if we just flip that back over. And so on the other side, let's open it up, and we've got something similar here going on. I was meant to look up what these things were for before the review. I initially thought they were for batteries, but batteries don't actually fit in there, so maybe I will research that and put a link in the description, or you can leave a comment with what you think they are. Yeah, I'm intrigued. We've got another pocket here. I've got a DJI Mavic Pro battery there. And nothing in this one, but again, whatever you can think of could fit in there. All right, so let's close up this infinite zip one more time just to show you what I mean. Okay, so that was so there's 3 access points really. There's one that you can just open from the top there. There's one from the side if it's on the side of your body, another on this side if it's on the other side. And then finally, of course, if you open it up completely, which I think is what WANDRD wants you to do, because that's like the main feature of this bag. Let's just get these things out of the way. And in the front of the backpack, I am carrying a, this is where I keep the drone and controller. So this pocket is actually quite useful. I'm not sure what it's intended for. You could fit like, a jumper or something in there, something soft, some clothing item, maybe a small pair of shoes, the way that this is. You can go all the way up there, but I just like to stash my drone in there just for easy access. When it's closed, I can still get at it from the top. Okay, and then I like these elasticated pockets here, which I don't have my flashes on me. They're actually being used elsewhere, but I would normally keep flashes in here or lenses, just to give you an indication of size. This is a Sony f1.4 Zeiss lens, so fairly sizable, but I know that you can put up to a 70-200 in there, so that should give you a bit of an idea of how much these can hold. I've got a smaller prime in there, Sony 28 f1 f2. So yeah, these, I haven't really seen these on any other bags where there's just like elasticated pouches. Normally there's some kind of modular thing happening here, but this is quite a refreshing change that I like. But it's this that's really innovative on this bag, the WANDRD Duo. This is I think they call it a pop cube. I really should have researched that better before making this video, but whatever it's called, the whole point of it is that it can pop out the way like that, or I should say it flattens to give you this whole space here. So imagine even if you didn't have these lenses in here, this would just be a regular 20-litre backpack, and you can just put something large in there. And when it comes around to carrying something fragile like cameras, which I haven't included in my bag at the moment, but you could put what I had in here before was a gripped Sony a7 III. So that's pretty much the size of a pro DSLR camera with the grip on it at the bottom. And WANDRD provides this one rather unusual divider. Again, I should have researched what these things are actually for, but the way that I use it is I just push that into the pop cube, and using the Velcro at the top, just create the divider inside the cube. So I'll just show you that quickly. And in this side, I can be carrying another fairly large, I guess, 85mm lens there. And in the other side, I'd have my gripped Sony a7 III. Like I said, it's about the size of a Pro DSLR. I imagine you could fit, something like a D5 in there with a small lens or just the body itself. And then when you don't need it, you just flatten it down and you have the whole size of the bag ready to be used. So I do like this bag. I've been using it for 2 weeks and I think it's excellent. Especially this pop cube, I think that's a great idea. I like the pockets as well. I like the fact that these aren't all zippered or velcroed up. You can just get easy access into it. And I like how durable it is, and also the branding as well. It's pretty minimal. We've just got this small logo here. If you know any of WANDRD other products, they tend to have like branding elsewhere. Some of them have quite big branding, even though it's in the same color as the bag. I prefer it how it's just small, minimal here. This could go pretty unnoticed as a camera backpack. One more thing. I've got this front pocket. It's pretty big. It runs the whole length of the backpack up to here. So you could fit like, some books in there or a notepad like I've done. But yeah, those are the things that I like about the backpack. I should probably mention, let me just zip this up, how it carries. This is one thing that WANDRD really does well, and that's the comfort of their backpacks when carried. So this has just kind of picked up some of the dust from this table that I'm using, but the contour on this strap is kind of unusual. Normally a backpack would just have a straight strap here, and WANDRD's done something nice here with a strap with a contouring that kind of follows the line of your chest when you're wearing it. I gave this to my wife to try out for a day, and she confirmed that it's fine for the female anatomy as well. So yeah, it's very comfortable, adequate padding there, not loads of padding, but I think enough for a 20-litre backpack. And this airflow system on the back here, I'm not sure what the proper name is, but it's like this padded raised back here that provides loads of support. This fits nicely into like that gap just above your lumbar spine. and it provides a bit of airflow. Like I'm in Australia, so it's really hot here, and of course you're going to sweat on these parts where it touches your back, but the idea of this is that it gives you like a little bit of sort of airflow. Whether it makes that much difference, I don't know, but it felt really comfortable on my back. So those are the things that I like about the bag. Things that I disliked, right, so this is only after 2 weeks of testing, but the zip pulls, I find that they do snag a tiny bit when they go around corners. I imagine that that's going to get better over time, but just in my initial testing, I can't like easily, as you can see, pull it all the way around in one motion, which I'd like to do. And I won't mention the brand name of the other backpacks that I'm testing, but a couple of them managed to achieve something like this, where you just give it one small tug and you can just go around corners quite easily. So this is partly due to the durability, I'd say, and the strength and the weatherproofing in these zips and all the stitching. Like, it's quite stiff here. So that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I would like it, perhaps over time it will soften and I'll be able to drag the zip one-handed easily all the way around the bag as it was intended. So there you go, guys. Let's get this out of the way so you can have one last look at it. This is the 20 litre WANDRD Duo camera backpack.